It's your blissful yogi, Tara, with the Bliss Movement, sharing inspiration for your yoga mat for the week of October 25th, featuring 8 postures to deepen your home practice. Dedicating 15 to 20 minutes on the yoga mat each and every day can have a truly transformational impact on our mind, body, and overall state of health. Let's get started with posture 1. Warrior 1 pose. Stand at the top of the mat, step your left foot back into high runner's lunge, bending into the left knee, ensuring it's stacked directly over top the left ankle. Draw your arms up towards the roof, fingers spread and reaching up towards the sky. Draw the front hip back and the back hip forward, so they square and face forward as much as possible. Move through the same posture on the opposite side of the body, raising the arms up overhead. Align the head over the torso as you drop the shoulder blades down the back. Allow the neck to lengthen in alignment with the spine, and gaze forward with your chin parallel to the ground. As you hold the pose, allow yourself to see and meet all obstacles that stand in your way, knowing that these are reflections of your own limiting belief patterns. Warrior 1 develops flexibility in the hips and shoulders, and it enhances stability, while also toning the abdominal organs. Posture 2, plank. Stack your shoulders directly over top the wrists. With your legs extended back, have your heels directly over top the balls of your feet. Spread the fingers wide with a firm base of support through the hands, pressing down into the pads below the knuckles and into the webs between the thumbs and index fingers. Rotate the upper arm slightly outward and keep the head in line with the spine and the neck soft and relaxed with the gaze directly downward. As a modification, stack a block underneath your pelvis, supporting the center of your body, and lower down onto the forearms. Allow any shaking or trembling to occur and remain witness as the deep tensions are released from the core of your being. Plank posture develops postural stability for the entire body. Posture 3, happy baby pose. Begin lying on your back. With bent knees, draw your knees up towards the torso. Reach your hands through the insides of the lower legs and reach your hands to the outside edge of the feet. Keep the head relaxed on the earth and the cervical spine in a neutral position so that the gaze is straight upwards. As you pull down with your hands, feel your shoulders resting back into the mat while simultaneously pressing your feet up towards the roof. Sense the deep massage in the groin, thighs, and pelvis, and breathe into this space. This posture massages the reproductive system and opens the shoulders and the space between the shoulder blades. Posture 4, seated spinal twist. Begin in a seated posture. Take a bend in your left knee and draw the left foot back beside the left hip. Draw your right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Take your right hand behind you and your left hand onto the right knee as support as you twist. Press the sit bones into the earth and lift the rib cage up evenly. Same posture but on the opposite side. Twist to the left, bringing the left hand back behind your body and the right hand on your left knee. Level the shoulders and relax them down away from the ears as you twist more deeply into the posture. Sense your entire being purified and transformed, and know this as the natural state of the body-mind. This seated spinal twist purifies the entire digestive system and can assist in processing psychological issues or problems, creating the heat and space for their transformation. Posture 5, bow pose. Begin lying on your abdomen. Lengthen the low back and lengthen the back of the neck so the spine is in a long straight line. Bend the knees and reach back to clasp at the tops of the feet or the ankles. Flex the feet and press the tops of the thighs into the earth as you bring the pubic bone toward the navel and the tailbone toward the knees. Allow your torso to lift off the earth. Press the soles of the feet upward, gaining both length and height in this posture. Bow pose strengthens the entire body, though especially the legs, gluteus muscles, and lower back. Beautiful. Posture 6, gate pose. Begin in a kneeling position, standing up on the knees. Stretch the right leg directly out to the side with the toes and kneecap facing straight up. Keep the left thigh perpendicular to the earth. Lengthen through the heel as you draw the toes and kneecap on the right side of the body, back towards the body. Bend at the hinge of the hip and allow the torso to lengthen out over that right leg, keeping both sides of the torso even. Breathe fully into the lungs and feel the opening on all 4 sides of the rib cage as you keep your shoulders relaxed down and away from the ears. Same posture on the opposite side. For those with knee pain or injury, you're welcome to place a blanket, a pad, or maybe a pillow underneath your knee to release some of that pressure. Gate pose is a great stretch for our hamstrings and also opens the digestive and reproductive organs. Remembering, in our practice this week, we want to try and hold each pose for at least 30 seconds, maybe challenging ourselves through the week to hold it even up to 2 minutes. Flow with the rhythm of your body, and as you meet your mat each day, find what feels good for you. Posture 7, Separate leg forward fold. Begin standing at the top of your mat. Step your right foot back. Lengthen up through your spine, reaching the crown of your head up to the roof. Reach your arms behind your back, grasping for the elbows. And then as you exhale, fold over your left thigh. Feel all four corners of both feet ground to the ground. Root the legs deeply into the earth. During your hold, soften the eyes, the jaw, and forehead, and completely release into the pose. What we stretch on one side, we must also stretch on the other. When you're ready, move this posture to the opposite side. Separate leg forward fold strengthens and stabilizes the legs, while also lengthening the hamstrings and inner thigh muscles. It circulates fluids and energy to the trunk and the head, and invigorates the brain. Beautiful holds today on the yoga mat. Keep up the amazing work. Whoop whoop! We've made it to our final pose, plow pose. Begin lying on your back, drawing your heels towards the sit bones. Rising up on the balls of your feet, allow your hands to support your pelvic floor. Reach the legs up towards the sky. Keep the torso perpendicular to the earth, and as you hinge at the hips, bring the legs down to the ground or onto a prop at a height where you can keep the spine in a neutral and comfortable position. Lift and press the pelvis forward, and press out through the feet while you draw the upper legs into the hip sockets. Walk the elbows together until the upper arms are parallel to each other to provide support for the back. You may also clasp your hands, extend your arms, and lower them down towards the ground. Plow pose massages the spinal cord and reverses the position of all the internal organs, regulating their functions. Beautiful work. When you're ready to come out, very slowly and mindfully lower down one vertebra at a time. That's your 8 postures for the week of October 25th. Happy to be on the mat with you. Namaste.